one that she's holding, she definitely that she's posing with. Oh, she also makes titties too, and butt plugs. She crochets them.
So like, you could put them up there if you wanted to. 300 feet of rope going to this one.
Oh,
right.
Well, it's if you got your period, I guess it helps absorb.
Oh God! It's my handmade Etsy tampon company.
That's right. It's washable.
It is. It's the newest thing. It's better for the environment. Then you could wash out your handmade crocheted tampon in your recycling bin, your compost pile,
That's
and
right.
for some more biological stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that way the people that eat your tomatoes are eating your tomatoes.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm Jip Travolta. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna watch the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that moves like a ninja with the grace of a newborn giraffe. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 422. I am your host, Miss Royal Pain, the one, the only, Kinky Katie. And with me, as always, is my absolutely favorite flesh-covered fuck toy, Mr. SC.
Sure.
What's going on?
Okay.
How are you doing, oh patient, tolerant one?
Right.
My God, we are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Well, good.
I am.
Good.
I'm all like hyper.
Right.
Because fuck, Jesus, ever since last Sunday, like right after the show, like everything went to shit, and I've been dealing with the office and.
Are you doing Katie therapy straight off? Can you
Yeah, no, I'm like okay, no. I'm just saying like everything is better now, so I feel better. Like I feel good.
Right.
We've got a brand new tits man for you tonight. We've got also brand new dirty girl. We even have a little bit of extra tits man.
Right.
Not an extra person, but extra info on the tit person.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what kind of information. I just need to know what them nipples look like. You know what I mean?
What them titties look like?
Well, I want to see the whole package.
Well, actually,
I want to see them at different angles. I want to know.
Well, you can. You can also see them in action too, because she is a porn star.
Okay.
And she was one of my very first guests when I started out in radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was talking to a friend of mine up in New York, and I was like, whose tits do you like? I'm like who's kind of like hot right now? Because she does, she's a PA.
Right.
Not a PA, PR. Anyway.
She's a Prince Albert. Hangs out of the end of a dick hole.
But this is one of the people that she even said, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I know her. I got pictures with her. Anyway, whatever. She's coming up later. You'll get to see that. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. So since the last show, we missed National Boob Day.
Boo, there was a National Boob Day?
Apparently there was.
Okay.
Just
how was I supposed to? I mean, I really should be like appreciating lady boobs, right? I mean, I should be.
You should
What
be.
do you force me to hate on women?
I don't.
What's going on?
Oh, there's then like the day right after that was Grab Some Nuts Day. Now it's supposed to be, like
testicle awareness.
No,
be aware that there are testicles.
That's October.
October is testicle awareness.
Is testicle cancer?
Okay.
Awareness.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about awareness of actual testicles. Just, what they are.
There they are.
The role they play in your life, how to handle.
I can point them out and say those are nuts. They're
Awareness is very key.
well, no. This is more like peanuts, cashews, pistachios. But everyone's like, nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Grab my nuts.
Right.
That's probably why I pulled them out earlier. Anywho, and it was National Girlfriend Day, so I hope that you contacted your girlfriend and you appreciated her.
Oh, okay. Sure. I don't appreciate girlfriends.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's the point, isn't it?
That's why they're girlfriends.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
I got some new sex toys that I haven't tried out yet.
Okay. What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I haven't tried them out yet because I got one of those mini eggs that are on the remote control.
Okay.
But the ones with the cords, just like the one that I lost up my ass a long time ago.
You played with that today.
Yeah.
We had sex with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did use that one.
Oh, I've used that one a few times.
It sounded like you hadn't tried anything out.
Well, no, I haven't tried the other two. There's a clit sucker that vibrates. And then there's this dildo that's got all these bells and whistles.
Right.
Not only can you use it in a strap-on or stick it to a table.
Okay.
Or any flat surface, to be honest. But it's waterproof. It thrusts. It vibrates. And it fucking swirls. And it does 10 different versions of whatever. And the motherfucker's got a remote on it.
I'm excited. I am stoked for this.
I'm sure you are. I can see it in your face.
I can't wait. It'll be so really fun for me.
Yeah.
I mean, does it come scented in any way, shape, or form? I mean, can we order special pheromones or anything like that on it? Or
no, I'll just rub your shirt on it.
Okay, there you go.
One of your work shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Look at you. No, I'll huff it. I'll wear it, as a...
You've done that during sex.
I know I have.
Yeah, no, literally, taking the shirt off. She's like, give me the shirt. I want the shirt.
Yeah, well, and you looked at me like I was absolutely fucking nuts, but that's just like in that one scene in, what was it, Juno or something. He grabs her panties and fucking sniffs them.
Don't he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it was in the beginning.
Okay, was it Juno like a child in this movie?
Yeah, they were both high school kids and she got pregnant.
Oh, well, this is probably why I wasn't focused on the underwear sniffing, because it was an underage person, so really...
I was I'm going to kick that bleaker kid.
I know. Right. It's one of my favorite recurring jokes.
Every time we pass that sign.
That's right. That's right. They never fail.
Oh my God.
Nothing like reoccurring jokes that nobody knows.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't give a shit.
Right.
Let's go to
obviously.
Let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
So my porn pick of the week is actually someone you can find on Twitter and also
an actual person.
Well,
we can track this. We can pin this on a specific person this time.
I kind of got into muscle bear porn.
Wait a minute, muscle bear.
Muscle bear.
Hang on, I have to know. Go ahead.
Now the person who caught my attention, it's at WILLANGELLXXX, and he goes by Daddy Will Angel.
Okay, I see what you're working with here. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Gay muscle bears.
Gay muscle bears.
I mean,
so you can go to
musclebearporn.com
is where you can go.
Furry burly dudes.
Kind of, but not real furry, but just a little bit,
little pelty,
and have a little age to them.
A little bit, yeah.
But
like a bear, like a bear should be.
Buff, but not too buff.
Right. Right. Yeah. And with other men.
And yeah. And there's a lot of pictures of threesomes and such, and in action on his Twitter. Mm-hmm. So he's even there with a twink, and then he's in there with some military looking dudes and
all kinds of people.
Oh yeah,
left and right, men with beards.
There's a lot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of threesome gifs, and yeah. So, he's limber. there's little Twinkie boy that he's got going on with who's extremely limber.
Are you just
But anyway,
are you just checking out homoeroticism here? Is there a shabby to read?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna spend the rest of the show looking at gay porn. That's all.
Whatever. It's a reaction video. Get over it.
Okay. Great.
All right. Well, that's my porn pick of the week.
Porn pick of the week.
I mean, it's better than talking about one of those fake products that we saw. It's supposed to look like it's from Walmart, and it says "nice cock" on it, and then it's Smegma dick cheese. It's like queso dipping sauce, but it's called. It says made with real dick cheese.
Smegma.
So that's pretty nasty.
Some people are into it. Some people like the schmeg.
No, I know.
That's the thing. It's like a flavor additive for them. You know what I mean?
And I don't
spices things up a little.
I don't kink shame people, but that's gross.
Yeah. Well, we've gone over this. You
gross.
Don't like something can be totally off-putting to one thing, and you can't like be offended that it's off-putting. That's a lot of times that's part of the kink.
I know.
Am I missing something here?
Well, just like the whole thing is, some people like Limburger cheese.
Oh, some people like olives. I hear you.
So that's what I'm
Limburger
saying.
cheese is ridiculous. I'm telling you.
Now, would you rather do Limburger cheese or some schmeg?
Limburger cheese, because schmeg, I'd have to get it off a dick.
Ew.
I mean, so I'm not really. I mean, like eating sandwiches is something that I do all of the time. You know what I mean? Eating dicks, not so much. No. Eating dicks with schmeggy foreskin, not really. It's never been my thing. You know.
Yeah, it hasn't been on my to-do list.
Right. I can't even say like guys that have been involved with like if we're having a 3-way or a more way or whatever we're doing. Like I don't know anybody that's had any. What is going on? Are you drinking carbonated beverages again?
I might.
Got some crackers over there. You want to munch on? Park rinds?
No, I finished.
It's your first day.
I finished my show pizza.
What's going on here? I mean, do I have to talk to the producers or what?
That would be a good idea.
Jesus Christ. Like, you were going to pop like a fucking pigeon, weren't you? You were going to explode.
Not going to explode.
What was I talking about? You totally belched your way right through that one.
I don't know. You were talking about Smeggy Smeg.
Right. And I don't remember anybody, anytime we rolled around with any kind of people at all, like, nobody's had a schmeg, you know? It's been a schmeg.
Or we were too fucked up or drunk to notice or care.
Well, there's that.
That could totally be it.
Oh, yeah. You know what, though? Like, you drunk or not, especially if you were drunk, right? One of the things that you do is you will be like, oh my God.
Brutally honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will not hold back. You will be like,
That's
your
true.
dick stinks. Go take a fucking shower.
Well,
You would have not given a fucking rat's ass. Especially if I was with you, because you would know I would laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
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 You know, I would think it was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how I know it's never happened. Although we could have both blacked out something.
It could have,
Right.
but yeah, no, you're
Typically,
absolutely,
you would have said something.
you're absolutely right. If someone dropped trout and it was like, I'd be like, gross. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's everybody needs to groom if you're going to be doing some kind of a situation where
Prepare yourself.
wash up a little. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. Am I wrong? Like,
It's like, just,
why should we have to say that? We don't have to say that. This is the point. We have never had to say this. What am I talking about?
Right.
This hasn't been a problem.
Right.
Okay.
So, if you're going to, if you're
That would
feeling a little sketchy, just go to the bathroom or something right before and make sure, do a little like wipey down.
Well, there are like, I'm sure several ladies that are like not really good with hygiene either. But I'm just thinking that mostly
Toilet paper does leave.
Mostly bad hygiene's going to be on the dude end. I'm just saying. If I were to guess, going with the odds.
It could be. Well, no. I mean, she could be ranked too.
Well, it's harder to keep a pussy fucking. You know what I mean? If you're walking around, you're at the club, you're somewhere, things get moving. But I'm talking about a cheese dip schmeg here. I mean, that was a cheese dip.
Yeah. some Parmesan blue cheese feta funk.
I wonder if if their marketing program's working. You know what I'm saying?
What marketing program?
Well, they named it Smegma Cheese Dip. Oh, that's a fake product. Never mind. You led with that. I'm retarded. Spastic.
So there's a new trendy men's bathing suit that's out this year.
Really? I can't wait. Can't wait.
It is. I want to call it's in different patterns and colors, but I would call it the Tarzan.
Okay, so like a sashy thing going on.
Speedos with one shoulder.
I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah, one shoulder Speedos.
I've seen the Borat, like the single shoulder Borat.
Yeah, single shoulder. One of those.
Whatever. Could be worse.
Oh no.
What'd you do? Did you unplug things?
I did.
Okay.
And things would swim black all of a sudden, but it's fine now.
Right. You make me call IT in the middle of the show there?
Well, sometimes, you have
need
to.
IT.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, there's a guy, I don't know if you've been familiar with him. I know that SC has, so I'm talking about you guys out there. And he's easy to look up. You might have heard it. Maybe you might not know his name, but if you saw his face. Okay, I'm getting there. Sorry. Let me land. No. He's trying to turn himself into an alien.
Yeah.
He's cut off his
Black
nose.
Alien Project.
He's cut off his nose. He's cut off his ears. He's split his tongue.
Right.
He's tattooed his eyeballs, implants.
I
mean,
He's
tattooed all over. He's even amputated 2 of his fingers from both of his hands.
So he can have the little
so it looks like
claw.
a claw.
Right.
Right. Well, and he's filed his teeth all down into points.
But lots of little implants, and he's got a lot going on.
A lot going on.
I mean, you did mention the lack of a nose. Like that's gone. His ears
ears.
His ears are gone.
His ears are gone.
Like claw fingers.
His lips. He cut off his lips.
Oh, that's right. He did cut off his lips, so you could always see the filed down teeth.
He cut off his lips.
Yeah, he's going deep.
Well,
going super deep.
His next project is he wants to get
Wait a minute. How do you go back? All you can do is remove more. Oh, that's right. Continue. I remember hearing what he was going to remove now.
Yeah, he's taking off a leg.
Just taking off a leg.
He's taking off a leg. That's the next part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, the claw was one thing, Well, power to him. Whatever. Have fun, Buttercup. I mean, that is wild. And are there any plans for like a bionic leg or anything like that? Do we have any of that in the works?
Not that I know of.
Elon Musk to hook him up with some cool technology?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
he's just gonna hop around?
More part of Alien, or maybe he wants to be like Snake-like.
Maybe, really?
Like
I wonder what he's going. I wonder what he is going. Is he going to be a nugget? Or is he going to go full nug?
Well, I don't know if he's just finally just going to be like
half nug,
hacking
just no
at
legs.
me until,
Yeah. Well, that's the problem is eventually you run out of stuff to cut off, Like you first of all, you run out of places to put tattoos.
Yeah.
And then you start blacking out. Then you start, and if you're like that ephemeral dude,
then you white.
Then you're doing shit over the black. Right? And then redoing it and doing it again and again and again and again because what else are you going to tattoo now? If you want to keep getting work done.
But that's tattoos and stuff. I mean, you've already fucking done cut off your nose and cut off your damn ears.
Yeah,
it's like.
Right.
And you're cutting off your leg and you've cut off 4 fingers.
Right. I know.
You've split your tongue. You've cut your lips off. You've gotten implants.
Right.
What the fuck's next?
And tattooed eyeballs.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Well, apparently we know what's next. One leg. That's what was next.
Right. But after that, what I was to be.
Didn't we hear he had a split wiener too? Or was it a split wiener?
I'm sure.
Split wiener?
That wouldn't surprise me in the
Flayed it like a hot dog? That one dude who ritually removed his stuff ended up with a hot dog flare on the wiener.
It plumps when you slice it.
Flop it right open. You don't even have one. What do you know? What are you having? You don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not the nuts.
That's right.
I wonder if you could double bang. Bang, 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 bang. I think it's a total L if you can't like shoot out of both sides.
Ooh. Feel like what?
You have like a double barrel.
One of those, what they used to have in the yard that you'd plug the hose into it. It had like little whippy things that went all around.
See what I'm saying? Like peeing would be an adventure.
It would be a mess unless you can wrangle yourself.
You can always just sit down, whatever. We have the technology for that.
Or you could sit down, or you could have a special piss cone, like
piss cone, like they used to have the little
like a vet's,
right?
So they don't eat their stitches. You put it around, so when you pee, it'll just.
Well, they used to have those things for guys who needed catheters that was like a horn with a catheter tube, and they would put that in their cock and literally, old school.
But if there's two of them like whipping around, I'm talking like corral them both. So, I don't know.
Could always just strap them together or use two hands.
Tape them up and just pinch them together.
Whatever. Get a piercing.
Yeah.
Come on, you make a little cage for them.
Like a little zipper.
Uh-huh.
Oh, like a zipper. So, like.
That'd be cool.
Like
zip them up and unzip them.
Like those drive-through pants that I had that zip from the front all the way to the back. So they could have a zipper like all the way. Like a pencil case.
Right. So Black Alien Project. And I wonder, obviously he's got to be making a living off of just like his
celebrity.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Notoriety. I think, question mark. I don't even know.
Well, he does a lot of tours and interviews and stuff like that.
Right.
So, I would imagine he gets paid for appearances.
And his original pictures before he started the Black Alien or any tattooing and stuff, most women would say he was a hot dude.
He was a good looking guy.
Yeah, well, now he's a black alien looking kind of a guy.
Well,
definitely otherworldly.
But some people are into it. He says, like, he has no problem getting pussy.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Like, oh my God, I want to fuck a weirdo.
I'm sure that's what they tell him.
Can I bring you to dinner just once so my dad,
It makes every other date you're going to have and bring home after that. Like, you're going to fly through it with no problems.
See, he could be making money pimping himself out for that.
He probably isn't, though. Who knows?
He's probably not. He's probably a hell of a nice guy, too.
Yeah, a lot of people who have extreme body mods that we know were very nice and engaging people, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they weren't shy. Like, anybody that we've known who's gone wild. I've never known anybody like that, though. Black Alien Project, he's a one-off for sure. That's as extreme as I've ever really been witness to,
I'm so sorry.
You all right there?
Yeah, that just crept up on me real fast.
Sure
it popped up. Yeah.
Get with it, woman.
You're cute. So Dane Cook, if you don't remember him, he used to be a really popular comedian.
Right, I remember him.
Back like
he was like
20 years ago.
I always remember him as like the first comic to use the internet, successfully. Like he gained an audience on MySpace. On MySpace, he gained an audience, and they would follow him around. He did colleges, and right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was pretty well known for being like the first dude to like really do social media for as a stand-up.
Well, he did really well. I know
Acts
that.
out all of his shit.
He was in some movies and this and that. Well, he just got engaged.
Right, to like a 12-year-old or something,
to
right?
his longtime girlfriend, who is 23.
He
met her.
She's over the line.
Well, they got together on her 18th birthday.
That's still over the line.
I know, she's 18. He's 50.
What are you going to do?
So...
But,
Well, he was 45 and she was 18.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's of age, but I'm thinking, well, they started dating on her 18th birthday, so who's to say that they didn't meet before that, and then they were just like, okay, well, I can't do anything with you until you're 18, legal or...
Well, says the girl who has friends that did exactly the same thing. On her 18th birthday, she was at a fetish party with us,
yeah,
half naked, 18th birthday, literal. And
That's
now
true.
they've been married with a kid, for years, for like a decade they've been married.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Right. Happy couple. He wasn't, you know what I mean? So who are we to say? He waited until she was 18. It just sounds so bad.
I know.
He wasn't that much older though. I mean, that's a pretty big spread. 45 to 18 is pretty,
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you going to do? It's always that thing.
I know.
It's always that I can't conceive of, I can't conceive of spending a lot of time with somebody who's 18 in a romantic way. To me, it would be a little alien, but, whatever.
And he has had a lot of work done. Oh, my God. He's starting to look like Mickey Rourke. And if you guys, Mickey Rourke used to be hot. Dane Cook used to be hot. And then they started getting older and started going through plastic surgery with facelifts and fillers and Botox. Oh my God. He's starting to look scary. But whatever. I mean,
guess.
You're into what you're into.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
No.
Has he had a lot of,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He could just be getting funny looking.
No.
Just age.
No.
I don't know.
You don't age like that.
Well, I'm just saying, just age. I'm saying if, what are you going to do? How are you going to, eventually you're going to have to go Sean Connery on it and really start smacking girls around when they deserve a nice slap.
Sean Connery's hot though.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is it's a good example of for a long time what women would say would be an older dude who was good looking. Like, who would that be now?
Fuck, there's some older...
Piff.
Bruce Willis.
Is he?
He's old now.
Is he looking weird, though?
No, he's hot.
Okay.
No, Bruce Willis is hot.
Okay. I mean, yeah, in like a newscaster sort of a way. He looks like he could be doing the evening news somewhere.
Well, maybe he could.
Well, it's all subjective.
True.
What am I to talk about? At least I'm not dating a 18-year-old.
All right, we're going to go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we have a lot more stuff to talk about. So, see you in a sec. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, Kinky Katie Radio, and KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioChaos.net. You can get me on the Twitter at Kinky Katie Radio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can Google me because I like it. You can also get me on Instagram and on YouTube. So it's the beat.
Right, I know. It usually melts you a little bit. You get a little confused.
You like to do that. Well, that's not very hard to do. I am easily confused.
Well, if you do it right.
Well, yeah, but you're like, she's got that look in her eye.
Do I? Right.
I bet if I do this.
You're doing it on purpose. Katie has a habit of every time if we're doing psychedelics, usually around Christmas time, she whatever I'm playing on the television, she swears that I have arranged it. So whatever it is in your head, you're like, you did that on purpose. What are you talking about? What? You mean put on a weird anime? Yes, I did that on purpose. Right. You'll think there's some kind of weird conspiracy going on to really fuck with you.
I really do think that you fuck with me.
You've been fucking with me for years. Well, yeah, sometimes, but now I don't even have to fuck with you to fuck with you.
Because I'm already fucking like paranoid.
You're tweaking anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You'll be hard tweaking on some stuff, thinking you got your tinfoil G-string on tight. It's cutting into that coochie, right? And you'll think something has been a long-term conspiracy to just fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's funny. And then I always remind you, aren't you on drugs? And you go, I see what you're saying. Yeah. This is what happens when you do them. Things just like that.
Yeah.
And that's the fun. Usually that's what actually makes me laugh is when I catch myself in that. I'll be like, no. It's the best part.
Well, I mean,
It's the best part. You just realize that your reality is very fragile. That the little meat pod inside of your skull there is just making shit up on its own every day. It's just taking some inputs and going, here's a reality for you. And then you take some things that tweak it and you go, wow, you know what? Reality is it's a very fragile situation.
It's very strange.
It's very, very fragile. It's not as solid as you think that it really is.
Well, especially if you're feeling extra degenerate, and you start doing whippets too.
Well, yeah, it's the best way, really. What are we talking about here? I mean, what are we doing?
Psychedelics with nitrous, they go hand in hand.
For me, anyway.
They are the best of friends.
Right. And somehow it makes you feel better, which is strange. Yes, better. But even if let's say you are thinking things are a giant conspiracy, a couple whippets later and you stop thinking that, you'd be like, no, this is just funny.
Yeah, you definitely stop thinking things like that. You're like, what the fuck? I get it now. That's what it's all about.
That's the thing.
Dude, that's what it's all about.
Right.
I so fucking understand. It's for people who are fucked up.
Yes, but that's just everything.
And it's like, no.
Yeah. It's not. It just happens to be. It happens to work.
You just made some sort of weird connection in your head.
Hey, you two. The cats are starting to do Audi 5000.
Oh, goodness
They're going to knock shit over.
Yeah, well.
Warn you kids. Bounce all of you.
I've seen a lot of people lately talking more and more about Bigfoot.
Goddamn Bigfoot, Gus.
Well, this guy, he's convinced that he found Bigfoot's hair, but people say that it's just pubes in a jar.
People who analyzed it. What are we talking about here?
Anybody who he shows it to, they all say, no, they're just pubes.
Right.
In a jar.
Right.
Well, maybe they're Bigfoot pubes. These people were caught fucking on a paddle boat in the ocean.
Caught? What do you mean?
Well, someone decided to
take... on the ocean.
Well, someone decided to take their
rental paddle boat out on the high seas.
It wasn't like a paddle boat. When I say paddle boat, I mean paddleboard.
Oh, paddleboard. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, because people...
Sounds like fun.
Well, someone else who was in the water saw them, and they took out their phone, and they recorded them and put it on Twitter.
No, they weren't that far out. Wow.
So, yeah, they were just
they were probably in pretty good shape. They're paddleboarding. So, I mean, obviously, there's got to be a little bit of athleticism happening, right? From a distance,
I would say so. And then they zoomed in and they put the video out on Twitter.
That's like from a 2001 Razor.
I would say probably...
They're enhancing and moving and zooming in. Wow, you have a thing for that fucking thing tonight, don't you?
I guess so, apparently. I don't...
You gonna settle down?
I won't show you any more pictures. I'll just send them to you so you can stick them on the link, so when you guys are watching this video, we see things like right around this area.
No? It's in that area. It's in that area.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. It's right there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Only in Florida, and I don't say that lightly, but there was this lawyer. She got arrested for deciding to go to a bar buck naked.
Well, it sounds like something you've done, really. I mean, not buck naked, but, pretty much.
But that was like a fetish party situation. That
wasn't always.
Okay, no, but I wasn't totally naked. I was close to it.
Oh, I don't know. A corset doesn't really count. A corset and boots.
That was a long time. That was a long time ago.
And
I'm not a lawyer.
It was different back in the 1900s. It was.
Their
nudity laws were different. People didn't have cell phones and stuff.
It was different.
Right. If you were on your paddleboard in the middle of the ocean banging, guess what would happen? Nothing, because nobody would have. What they would say is those people were banging. You go, no, I was teaching her how to paddleboard. What is your problem, pervert? We were up 300 yards away. Don't tell me what I was doing 300 yards away. You got video? No, you don't.
Puff.
That's right.
Talking about other hand.
That's right. It was 1900s. You do stuff like that.
Well, this woman, she's 49 years old, and this happened in St. Pete.
Okay.
So this was like right around the corner.
What was she doing again?
Well, at 2:15 in the morning on Friday, she went into a bar drunk. She was already drunk, and they refused her service because she
was drunk because she was shit-faced.
Well, she walked in, and then they're like, no, you can't have, we're not serving you because you're fucking blottoed. And she went to the bathroom, came back, and that's when she was naked.
Right.
Completely naked, like head to toe naked. And they told her to get dressed multiple times. She was like, no. So they had to call Pinellas County to show up and be like, can you please get this fucking drunk naked lady out of there? I don't know. I'm
going to pull up some pictures here.
Oh, of the lady?
Right.
She's not hot.
No, what?
What?
Yeah, no, she isn't.
Oh, it's so funny.
Is she a lawyer?
Yeah, she's a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. She looks like,
Nick Nolte's one photo with her hair sticking out.
But here again, though, I mean, this is a mugshot, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but there's
She's got cuter pictures. She does. There's a cuter photo. It's cuter. It's not bad.
Whatever.
Her mugshot's not so good.
Oh, the kids on TikTok, they think they invented the word zesty.
Do they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like to say, if something's exciting or whatever they say, you'd be like, ooh, that's zesty.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like spicy, but different.
They think that they're the ones that like, no one's ever used it like that before.
Right. That old thing. The it's brand new, but it's not really brand new.
Exactly. Just like their Coke floats.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They think that there were never Coke floats? They've never.
Yeah, they think that they invented the Coke float.
Well, but they have Coke Zeros now. Maybe a better Coke floats. I don't know. Our Coke floats had Coke in it.
Oh, if you ever want to try something really good, if you're into that, but strawberry ice cream and cream soda float.
Well, I like both of those, so
yeah.
I'm not against it straight up. It does sound a little weird though.
Does it?
Yeah, it sounds zesty.
Jesus.
I think that was an advertising campaign, wasn't it? That's zesty.
I don't know.
Or maybe it was something Chester Cheeto said or something like that. I want to say I've been advertised with that tagline before.
You probably have.
Right?
So.
I think it was Chester Cheeto. Zesty. But he was just saying zesty.
Let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
This week's Tits Man is a woman who is in adult entertainment. She calls herself the neighborhood cougar. And she was one of the first guests on the radio show back when it was Sex Talk with a Dirty Girl. It's Miss Rochelle Ryan.
Yeah, I actually remember her.
You can get her at only Rochelle Ryan, ONLYRICHELLERYAN. She's been on. She's done a lot. She's been a very busy girl. She's got great tits. What?
The way you spell things is so weird. You do them in weird letter combinations, 2 or 3 at a time.
I know.
It's disconcerting, but I kind of like. It's jarring. It's very jarring.
Well, she just had a birthday. She was born in 1985 in Rochester, New York, where she did attend Catholic school. So I'm sure she knows how to get some discipline going on.
Yeah,
but
I remember her.
Yes,
I was actually in studio when you talked to her.
Were you?
I was.
You were there that day?
I was actually behind the board, which is weird. For whatever reason, fucking Frank wasn't there or something.
Huh.
Right. Because I was literally standing behind the board and she had to leave early, something or other.
Something like that.
Well, I could be totally making that up, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it went.
Well, anyway, I I just ran past those pictures the other day on my computer, so I gotta find out where the fuck they are. I forgot where they are.
Right. She was nice.
Yeah, no, she was absolutely very nice, and she's got really big hoots too. And yeah, she's only 5'4". She's very petite. She said she lost her virginity with like 15 or 16. But you can check her out, her IMDb out. She's got all of her fucking movies on there, which she has done a ton.
Busy girl.
Very, very busy girl and quite popular. So that is your tits man for the week.
Tits, man.
Rochelle Ryan.
The mainstay.
That's right. All of you foot lovers out there, there is such a thing called yoga toes.
Yoga toes.
Yoga toes.
What's going on with yoga toes?
This is a device that you stick
I did see
between your toes, and it spreads your toes out and stretches your toes. So a lot of people.
It looks like it would feel really good.
It does look like it would feel really good.
It looks like it would be like,
But people are doing them, and they're taking pictures of them, but they don't understand that people are in it for the feet.
It's almost like your foot hijab. It's almost like that. I mean, it's literally just covering like the parts you might not want. You may have found a way to show some feet.
Oh.
Get yourself some yoga toes.
Get myself some yoga toes, then you can see some skin on my feet.
Right. See what it's all about. Find the right lighting for it. Maybe it's, right lens.
Why would you want to look at my feet?
I look at your feet every day. What are you talking about?
Stop it.
I see them all the time. Like most of the time when we have sex, I'm handling your feet.
Yeah, no,
just about every time.
That's true. That's very true.
Your feet get handled somehow.
Everyone's like, what?
What do you mean? What? What do you mean?
No, I like these. I know when he asks some questions, like, what are you talking about? What do you do?
What do you mean? What do I do? I handle things.
Things get handled.
I get grabby.
Well, things like going to people that can't handle things. Apparently, there's a woman. She hires a mistress to pleasure her husband for $340 a week.
It's a nice life, really.
She put it out on social media that she's like, I need the She goes, I need to be the perfect woman. Yeah, pretty much. But it's like a fuck nanny. So yeah, it's a fuck nanny. You've got.
Right. That's not a bad gig,
No.
That's not bad at all. $340 a week. That sounds like your pussy bill's getting pretty pricey, but
Well, I don't know. The chick is 44 and she's from Thailand. And
I don't like fuck my husband. Don't want to fuck him no more.
He bought me and now I have citizenship, so that's it.
I don't like his dick. It suck.
Stinky.
Is that? Ew. Ew.
You stopped dead. You're like, what were you gonna say?
Well, to me, if I was a female or if I was into dick at all, and I wanted to handle that, stinky would not be the way I would prefer it at all. I would like it non-stinky. I can't,
It reminds me of my time in Paris at the cheese shop. Oh, takes me back.
Some people be all over it.
Yeah,
they'd be all into it.
They would. Fucking rub it on like lipstick.
Something.
Well, anyway, she put on TikTok that she's like
a TikTok ad.
She goes, yeah. She goes like, I can't please my husband. She's like, I want to hire 3 mistresses for my husband.
3 mistri?
3.
Well, good. Get a mix. That's probably like self-defense. That way he doesn't get like too attached to one. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to name them. You can't name them, honey.
I don't know. But she said she wanted to specify that the woman had to be between 30 and 35.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
Finished high school or have a degree.
Okay. Just wants him to be able to have a conversation.
And she wants her to have a medical check to prove that she has no STDs or
Sounds
HIV.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty reasonable. That's a sensible lady right there.
She's like, other than that, come do it.
I have to add, she's very empowering. Would that go the other way? Now, obviously she's allowed to get some wiener, DoorDash, whatever, Ubered, something, right?
Think that she wants it, but it doesn't specify
she's not into dick.
If that's, yeah. What if she's not?
Like, that's almost a situation where she's just, I really don't want to have sex with you ever again. Don't want to do it.
Well, I don't know.
I wonder if anything's like off with him, you know?
What do you mean?
Like you said, he's got a stinky dick or something. Or maybe, who knows?
Maybe he's just seriously kinky.
Okay.
And she's not into the kind of stuff that he's into.
Or maybe she's seriously kinky and she, you know, would rather slam her dick in a door than slam a dick inside her door. Or that dick, that specific dick. Not into it. Don't like it.
Maybe it's too big for her.
Ooh, could be.
On a plus
That's
side.
thinking positive, really.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just too large.
Too buku, soldier boy.
That's Vietnamese, but okay.
That's where she's from.
Is she? It takes to Thailand.
Oh, Thailand. Right.
Right. There's a difference.
I know there's a
They have
difference.
weird, squiggly, fancy-looking writing in Thailand.
Are you going to play some GeoGuessr?
No, but it does. Every time you see Thai writing, it has like a nice little. It's pretty. It's good looking.
It is pretty.
It's fancy.
You know, one of my least favorite Who's for Doctor Who, Matt Smith.
Oh, okay.
My Who?
Right. The British sci-fi television show about a time traveling Time Lord. For you sci-fi dorks, it's one of my favorite all-time shows. Really.
Well, he was one of the recent ones.
Well, he was a few Doctor Who's ago. I think he literally was.
He was before Capaldi.
Right. So you had the Chicky Poo.
She's still it. So Chicky
but
Poo.
she's going. I heard too. Right. She's not going to be the Who anymore. I did hear that recently.
I don't know.
People are on the edge of their seats waiting to find out who's going to be the new Who.
Oh, it's a black guy.
There you go. Good choice.
So that'd
be interesting.
Well, anyway, so the Chicky Poo right now is the one on TV who's the Who. Anyway, one of the Who's, one of the generations. There's a spinoff that's going to be on HBO of Game of Thrones called House of the Dragon.
Right. We just saw a little trailer for that the other day.
Right. Well, Matt is complaining that he has slightly too many sex scenes. He goes, there's too much sex in this series.
Well, you signed up.
He said, you thought that there was a lot of sex in Game of Thrones. He's like, no, there's a lot more in this series, and I am in way too many of them.
You know, he signed the contract. He committed, so you're going to have to whip out your wing. Matt Smith.
It's kind of like you did read the script, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you saw
the first one. There was like incest stuff going on. You know what I mean? Brother, sister.
Oh, yeah.
Bald face, banging away in front of a 10-year-old.
And, yeah.
And then it tossed him out a window. Spoiler alert.
He lived.
Right. He did okay.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He becomes king.
Right.
So.
Right. Spoiler alert.
Whatever. If you haven't fucking seen it by now, I don't care.
Yeah, me neither.
I really don't. We were talking about that. It's like, fuck it. If you waited so long,
right. It could be somebody
if it was 10 years old.
It could be somebody who recently discovered the word zesty. Then it really isn't their fault. They're just, retarded.
Young.
Spastic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
One of them.
Right.
Ooh, there is a sexually enhanced chocolate. It's like an aphrodisiac chocolate.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
It was sexually enhanced. It had like a dick extension, little nut tuck, vagoplasty.
Titties.
Really? Boob job? What are we talking about here? Nippleectomy? I wonder if they do that. Nipple transplant?
A nipple transplant?
Yeah, or
I like your nipples better?
Or nipple plastic. I mean, people do their noses and eyes and ears and whatever, chins.
I'm sure they get smaller areolas or something.
Or maybe you want a little puffier nipple. I want a little more chobe in my chobe.
Well, I'm sure they could implant like a little BB or something inside your nippies to keep them hard all the time.
I have an innie. I want an outie.
I got the
inverted shy nipple.
I want it to pop.
Don't you dare come. There you go. Stay off the keyboard. We got an agreement. You don't stuff on the keyboard and we're fine. Paco Libre.
Yeah, that's
making his presence known.
Well, it's his day today.
Is it his day?
This is the day we got him.
Is it?
5 years ago.
All right, there you go.
So it's Paco Day.
You didn't know that by the time you're listening to it, it's no longer Paco Day, so don't get excited.
Every day is Paco Day.
You missed it. You didn't send him a congratulations on his social media, did you?
No, I didn't.
No.
Anyway, this stuff is called Tabs chocolate. It's called sex chocolate.
Sexually enhanced.
You can have
had a butt lift.
You get 3 sexual experiences, is what they call it.
3 of them. Does it come with a $340 a week live-in fuck nanny?
No, but for $25 you get 3 like squares of chocolate that are sliced in half.
Right.
So like you get half and I get half, and then we both eat the chocolate and get all woohoo, get all horny.
Yeah, what's in these things that are causing us to get horny?
That's what I'm saying.
Mushrooms? Psychedelics?
I don't know.
Could be.
Well, it says it's composed of aphrodisiac ingredients that are flavorful and functional for all genders.
Okay.
I like it they say all genders.
All genders.
Well, because they want to be
There's
inclusive.
27. You know what you want to. You're selling a product here, so obviously you want to be able to sell it to every person.
They're like
individual.
The like acronym or whatever is starting to be as long as pi.
I wonder what the Black Alien Project's pronouns are. Like he almost has a case. This is what I'm saying. Like Dragon Lord Alien. Like really, he's gone to a conversion level of 10. I just
like to be called Steve.
Okay, or Black Alien Project. He's a project.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway,
I don't know.
I just thought about the Black Alien Project again.
He's gonna be on your mind.
Well, once you really check him out hardcore, and you see a couple of interviews with him, like I said, he's a nice guy. Yeah. Oh.
Now, what I think is funny, they list that there's only like 4 ingredients in these chocolates, and one of them looks very suspicious.
Okay.
Well, there's epidemium.
Isn't that just skin?
That's epidermis. But epidemium, they said, is a libido-boosting herb containing icarian, I don't know, known for igniting desire and strengthening sensation.
Stoke up the forges of your loins, kids.
I mean, it looks
delicious chocolates.
It really looks like leaves that I have found in the pool or whatever.
All herbs kind of do.
All right.
There's some really good drugs come from herbs, so just slow down there.
That is true.
Yeah, some nice, potent, fun stuff.
That's very true. That's very true.
These chocolates probably don't have any of the really cool ones in it, but
Well, all right, then I'll just skip to the last one. Last one just says DHEA.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It looks like Coke. And it says essential in activating sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen in both male and female bodies.
Pop's got bitch tits.
I'm like, this is like X. No, it's like just fucking like powdered X.
No, ecstasy is just, MDMA. That's it.
Yeah, so they're just calling it, so like can't say MDMA, so we're going DHEA.
Right.
We'll just change it around a little
You've
bit.
heard of the synthetic marijuana? Same thing.
Same thing.
It's synthetic MDMA. Well, MDMA is already synthetic. It's different MDMA.
I think I remember we got the fake Coke. It was just to try to see what it was like.
Right.
And it was blue.
No, it was. Yeah, no, that was just an amphetamine. Yeah.
It was strange.
It was strange. They trip balls and yeah, we would take some weird shit. What's wrong with us?
We did, and I didn't even question you at all.
No, I don't question anything. Really, is the problem.
Shit.
That was always the problem. Really. I don't know. Try it. It was a lot of fun, but I would never get it more than the one time we got it. After that, I was like, no, we can't do that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What it is.
I don't know
and
what
it
is.
would stain your, it would dye the ring around your nose, your conviction rings blue. So
really?
Your inside of your nostril would be blue.
Right. Except we were at home, so it didn't really matter.
I know, but still, you're just like oh,
why are your nostrils blue? I found this stuff. I think you're going to like it.
Oh, let's smoke more of that weird shit in the jar.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Dude, bad things.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder I was like 40 pounds thinner than I am now. Oh, Jesus. I think that we're going to go to Dirty Girl.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Dirty in the best way. This is the Dirty Girl of the Week.
So the Dirty Girl of the Week, it's Miss Nicole Brooks. You can get her at XOXBROOKIEXOX. Now, I'm not sure if that's a 0 or if that's an uppercase O.
Those are all just O's.
They're all just O's. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, she posts a lot of...
XOX Brookie XOXO.
Right.
Okay, for those of you who can't do the camel humping of the roof.
Well, she seems to be a country girl. There are pictures of her topless when she's fishing. There's pictures of her on airboats. There's a lot of nakedness. She's a lot of naked masturbating on her tractors and such like that. She's got cum on her ass and a couple other pictures. Yeah. She's got, I'm assuming that's chocolate smeared on her face. Also wearing glasses with a cum shot to the face. This is all
looking
the
at the
same
wrong
picture.
profile. This does not look like this person.
I will have the clips, not the clips. We'll have the link to you when. Yeah, her. If you're looking, the girl, her avatar picture is her in like kind of like a brown robe and a red ski cap.
No.
Okay, well then
Negative.
you're on the wrong person.
Right.
Well, I'm looking at some nice tits, and she's got a very sweet face.
They're awesome.
She's like, down to earth.
But they're great. Sure.
She's really neat.
You're hoarding all of it over there, really. What's happening?
I'm not going to turn because I'm going to knock something over.
You will. You're right. It's the sensible thing to do at this point.
Yeah.
It really is.
So whatever. That's it.
That's it. I like your segue. No, that's all.
This is the last weekend if you're listening live to go to the Satan Lives Rise of the Illuminati Hotties Indiegogo. If you want to get some perks and get in on some stuff early, you can. This is the last weekend.
You have a small role.
Yeah, I have 2 scenes.
There you go.
Yeah, I have 2 scenes in it. Yeah, we're filming next weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. SC and I, we are filming.
Sure.
Yeah. So that should be fun.
All right.
That should be fun. There's this little Asian girl. She won an eating contest. She ate 44 dozen oysters, raw oysters, in 8 minutes. That's 528 oysters.
That's a lot. That's a lot of oyster. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of fucking slurping.
Right.
And she is a very petite girl.
A lot of competitive eaters are on the thinner side.
I know, but Jesus Christ.
Is she that one competitive eater that's been in the Nathan's hot dogs and like has been like super competitive with everybody?
She might be.
I think she is.
She might be.
That's a lot of oysters.
Yeah.
What kind of shucking team are they doing for that, you know?
I think they just come pre-shucked and then...
Oh, no, you can't.
Well, because I know...
Do?
I know for like Man vs. Food, when Adam Richman used to do it, he did it, and I think he did...
They shucked them all, or they just shucked them one pan at a time.
They just kept bringing them out platters of 12.
Yeah.
And then stacking them. Yeah.
That's how you have to, because oysters are one of those things, like, you can't let those things sit out, you know?
No, but if you're sucking them down
no bueno.
that fast, but that's a lot of oysters. I mean, that's a bit much.
Used to be that oyster bar we go to in Orlando that we had, you know, you could sit at the bar and they just crack them and slide them to you, Rick
and something.
I forget. I really enjoyed that place too.
Lee and Rick's.
Lee Rick's.
Yeah.
It was a shack.
Something like that. It was in the shape of a boat.
They were serious about shucking there, though.
They were, and it was really cool.
It was good stuff.
It was.
Anyway.
It was delicious. There's this lady, she is claiming that she met her dream man.
Right.
When she was in line at a supermarket. And she gives him up to between 50 and 100 erections a day.
Okay, wait a minute. She met her dream man when she was But what? Huh?
She was grocery shopping.
Right.
And she met this guy who happened to be her dream man.
Right.
While she was in line waiting to check out.
Right.
Well, since they've been together as a couple, she says that he gets 50 to 100 erections when he's around her, and because of her.
They have like one of those little clickers.
I don't know.
So what you're saying is he just walks around hard all the time.
Pretty much is, or maybe it's just a little like, or just a little inflation, and then
he's a shower, not a grower.
I don't know.
He just kind of firms up a little.
I don't know, but she said there's no rest for his constant erections.
Right.
And it's even kind of started to fuck up their relationship.
Yeah, because his dick is always hot and hard, ready for her, whatever.
I mean, calm down, dude. Like, really?
I guess. Or,
Or you're going
to have to, like, spend a lot of money in prostitutes every week.
Yeah, I don't know.
She from Thailand, too?
No.
I buy you 4 girls. 4 girls. Stay off of me.
Jesus Christ. I wonder if, he has to come, or if it's just, he just gets hard and it stops, or I wonder if he has any,
What they're not telling you is he's actually 13 years old.
No, he's 33.
I'm sure he is. 33.
He's 33.
In cat years.
So then he'd be like 4.
Right.
Whatever.
They arrange marriages differently in other places. We can't judge them.
There was this model. She was being catfished.
Mm-hmm.
There's this person that kept using her pictures on Facebook.
Okay.
And she found out about it, and she's like, she's trying to be nice about it. She goes, "Oh, do you fancy not using my pictures? Thanks." The person responded, "No, I'm making money with it."
Oh, God.
𝓚𝓼𝓷𝓴𝔂. Says someone called you a tranny and I backed you. So, like, what? That was the conversation that the person who was using her pictures, that's what they said to her.
When you live in another country, what are you going to do? Eat shit, lady.
So, yeah, she's like, "No, I'm making money with you, so."
Yeah. Why don't you slide me a gift card or something? Hook a sister up.
What?
I'll send you some good stuff.
Why don't you send me a code? And I told you, did you hear that shit? They're trying to do phone scams and stuff. And this person, I finally blocked them because I didn't know at the time, but they're like, "Oh, I got locked out of my Facebook. Can you help me get back on? I'll send you this code." And then you send it to me, and then they have access to, all your emails.
Okay. Negative. No, yeah.
Right. But I'm like, I'm not helping you anyway. Because first he asked me for $100, then he asked me for $200, and then he asked me for if I could help him with this code. I'm like, get fucked. I'm like, no.
I don't even know. I mean, I guess we follow each other? Is that like, I don't get it. Who are you?
Yeah, I don't even know the person.
Well, that's like when a girl, usually a female, like will DM, and it might not even be a female. It could just be dudes working. It could be bots, sending random guys DMs. "Hey baby, I thought you were hot." Da, 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 da. Right. Constant. I know so many guys that literally have said, "Hey, this girl did." I'm like, you realize there's gonna be an OnlyFans. He goes, "Oh, there is." I go, he goes, "It was only $5." Well, yeah. You do have a point, though.
But
you do have a point. It was only $5, and I did get to see the girl naked, so whatever.
But let me guess. The stripper also told you her real name.
I know.
And the bartender really likes you and wants to go out with you.
Right, and these chocolates will make you horny. Right, all of this is true.
Exactly.
I refer to the earlier video.
Oh, there's this guy. There is a place on Facebook that's called like Facebook Marketplace where you can sell shit.
Okay.
Kind of like a garage sale.
Okay.
So people were like, "What the fuck?" There was this guy. He tried to sell a used vajankle on Marketplace. Now, for those of you that don't know what a vajankle is, it is a silicone.
About it before.
Yeah, it's a silicone foot, and there's a pussy right where it's like cut off at the ankle.
Right.
At the ankle.
Right. So you could look at them grippers as you're railing it.
That's right.
Or the heel if that's the way you're a sideways person, but.
Yeah, if you want to go the other way so the toes can, tickle your butt.
Right. Anyway.
Or something or other.
I didn't ask for that seat. Somebody paid extra for that gently used.
Yeah.
Vajankle.
I understand that.
It doesn't have like the new hard edges. It's been rounded over a little. Broken in.
It's comfortable.
Right, you do the same thing with people that you stick your dick into anyway. There's been other dick in there, and you don't have a problem with that.
God,
I don't have a problem with that.
Our neighbors are so loud.
They really are. Pretty obnoxious. They're always torturing animals outside. I just hear animals squealing all the time. I don't know what it is. Chupacabra.
It's the same song.
Something.
It's trying to kill themselves.
Get a new playlist.
This guy found a suitcase of sex toys and rude pictures at his mother's house. And he's like, is she a sex worker? It's like, no, she's normal. She just likes fucking the fuck.
She likes to get after it. What are you talking about?
You found her toy box. Why are you snooping around? What are you doing?
She's an adult. She can fuck herself however she feels like it. Or other people, really.
She can fuck herself.
Right.
Go tell your mother to go fuck herself.
Go fuck herself. As long as I'm there and she films it.
Yeah.
Right. I really want your mother to fuck herself, but I want to watch.
Fuck herself real good.
Yeah, make her fuck herself real good. You're her boy. You know what it's like up there.
There was a naughty knitter.
Okay.
And
we're doing some knit dills.
She actually kind of, but you can't put this up your computer. She makes about $18,000 a month. She crochets massive 6-foot penises.
That's a big cock.
They are. They're big, but they look really soft and fleshy.
Really? I mean, is the idea, can you climb inside of it? You could be inside the dick? Birth yourself right at the end?
Maybe if you're small enough.
If you designed it right, you could.
Yeah. If you designed it right, yes. Yes, she could. Oh, the one that she's holding, she definitely, that she's posing with. Oh, she also makes titties, too. And butt plugs. She crochets them. So
you could put them up there if you wanted to. 300 feet of rope going to this one.
Oh.
Right.
Well, it's if you got your period, I guess, it helps absorb.
Oh. Oh, God. It's my handmade Etsy tampon company.
That's right. It's washable.
It is. It's the newest thing. It's better for the environment. Then you could wash out your, handmade crocheted tampon in your recycling bin, your compost pile,
That's
and
right.
for some more biological stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that way the people that eat your tomatoes are eating your tomatoes.
There was a lesbian couple. They got shamed for creating a cum cocktail in a 3-man quote-unquote orgy.
Cum cocktail.
Cum cocktail. Well, they got in trouble because they
were only 12.
They got sperm samples from the sperm bank from 3 different dudes.
Oh.
And you're not supposed to mix them, but they did. They're like, fuck this. Let's play roulette or,
Oh, they just did the sucky injectee.
Yeah, turkey baster way.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Huh.
But you're not supposed to mix them. But they're like, no, we're gonna mix them.
Well, because some sperm will attack other sperm. They'll sense a disturbance in the forest.
Survival of the fittest.
Right. They'll go berserk on some of the other man's sperm. I know we've been.
Not a little harsh.
It can be. Berserk's a pretty harsh manga there, isn't it?
Wow.
We've been watching a 25-hour video on this Japanese comic book Berserk.
Oh my God.
And Katie's really gotten the understanding of exactly what's in it, and even Katie was like, "Wow, what babies? There's a lot of infants stuff happening. There's a horse rapist." Demon horse rapist.
There's a goat hybrid rapist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. The goat man thing. Right.
It's the ritual.
Lots of rapiness going on. Lots of infants being cooked and massacred in mass. Right. It's got it all, really.
The fairies aren't playing around, are they?
No, they're not.
Holy Jesus.
Right. So if you ever get to check that out, you should probably check it out because I know, you know,
when
if
they
you're
die, they
listening to
turn
us,
back into children.
but it's some fucked up shit.
Oh,
It is one twisted long story.
it really is. So if you're in for the long haul,
And for really twisted fantasy. Woo!
yeah.
Anyway.
I'm going to leave you on this one. There was a bar that advertises for wait staff,
Right.
but there's some stipulations. It says wanted part-time bar staff, apply within, must have double D breasts, a great smile, a good attitude, but men can also apply. So if you got a nice smile and some tickle bitties.
Yeah, but I could apply.
You don't have tickle bitties.
But it said men could apply.
Right.
Let's all apply.
Not going to get the job.
Who's to say?
That's true.
Who knows? You never know.
That's very true.
I could get it. Maybe convince them. I'm working on my schmeg work. You know?
Ugh. Gross. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for us tonight, this evening, for the show. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, shift, trip, errands, whatever it is that you're doing. SC, do you have anything for me?
But
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, we're out of here for the week. So we will see you next time. Kisses on your pink cards. Love you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.
I like tacos and burritos.